Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the brand new pillow Madison released by Coach, and I'm also going to do a story time on how I got this bag and the absolute nightmare that I had to go through to receive it. And then at the very end I'm going to do another showing of a limited edition Coach bag that I received. I had to buy secondhand because you could no longer buy it, and I don't even think that it was sold for very long. And it was also, it only came in two colors. The color that I got is like a midnight blue, with the top flap being glitter, and it's absolutely beautiful if you like glitter and metallics and stuff like that. If that's your vibe, stay tuned for that. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into the brand new bag that I got, because we all know how well the Pillow Tabby did. It was massive. They also just released different colors, like very pretty pastel colors in the Pillow Tabby, which is still pretty popular. But when I saw the Madison, I absolutely had to have it. The Pillow Tabby wasn't really my vibe. I appreciated it. I thought it was really pretty and unique, but it just, there was something about it that didn't really match my vibe. I more so liked the tabby top handle. But the Madison, if there are a few videos already up on YouTube of the Pillow Madison, I believe in the US you can only get the gray version. It's like dove gray. You could get like this peachy color bag, and then you could get the white version with gold hardware. Now, I really did like the gray version until I looked on Google. I was searching up this bag because I was really interested in it after seeing a review that was already posted on here. And I saw that in the UK, for some reason, they offered different colors there. They offered a dove blue color. They offered an actual pink, not the peachy color, but like a pink. And they offered white and like a dark forest green color. I'm not sure why they did that, so much to where I even emailed Coach and I asked them, I said, hey, I'm interested in a particular color of your Pillow Madison. Are you going to eventually have these colors in stock for the US? And the reply that I got was basically they had a large response to this collection. They were not sure if they were going to be restocking. They weren't sure what colors, anything like that. So I went online and I did some digging, and I found this website that is owned by LVMH. It's called 24S, and they are based out of Italy, and they ship internationally. They sell all sorts of designer, luxury designer items, bags, contemporary bags, anything that you could think of. It's most likely on there, and it's pretty cool because there are the limited edition items or hard to find colors. They typically have one on there, and from what I've understand, they might not have very much stock. And the black version was also already available on that website, just so you guys know, because on Coach US it said that it would be available soon. So I placed an order for this gorgeous blue Pillow Madison, and it has the dark, very dark black hardware, and then the leather woven in the chains. I don't know what it is about this bag, because they did release a Madison that had quilting that was just straight down, but I so much prefer this type of quilting. And it's so, like, you guys, this is a large bag. Like, it is not a small bag. It's not big, but I would say it's like a medium large. And the entire bag is made of Napa leather, and then you've got a magnetic pocket right here. And then once you open the bag, and another thing I want to say too, this C right here is leather. So I even cut my nails short just because I don't want to scratch this leather. It's not really too hard, and like when you have it filled, but if you don't have it filled, it's very hard to close and turn. But once you open it up, and I don't know why, I just absolutely love this for some reason. You have this magnetic flat pocket right here, like the original Madisons do. And then inside here is a luxurious microfiber lining. And then when you open this up, you see that it is pillowy, but it does not take up the capacity of the bag. So right now I have a compact wallet, and I have shown this before in my other videos, but I use this little Gucci pouch that came with one of the items my father purchased, and he gave me these little pouches, and that's what I put in my pouches. So I put lipstick, a leaf, hand sanitizer, I have some feminine products, I have a hair tie, and I have a purse hook. So that's how I like to keep my items organized, and it's in this like felt little pouch so it does not scratch the inside lining of any of my designer bags. So it also makes it where it doesn't take up much room in the bag. You could absolutely put something bigger in here if you wanted to. This is just something that I prefer to do. I also have a larger thing of hand sanitizer just for easier access. I have 3 kids, guys, so I always have to have that on hand. And then I have a compact brush mirror. That goes in there. And I still have plenty of room to spare in here. So as you see, I've got plenty of room. You do have a back zipper pocket right here. But just so you know, this bag is fully lined with leather inside as well, all the way down on this back flat portion. And then the inside is a blue microfiber lining. So that's just something to keep in mind. I don't like to scratch the insides of my bags or get them all messed up if something leaks. Now they did put the little pillow coach tag on here, just like the pillow tabby, and I'm obsessed with this color. I love how the magnetic pouches, I like how they're not actually hardware buttons. They're just like, it's soft. This is so squishy, and it feels so luxurious. This bag is probably my absolute favorite Coach bag that I've ever had, because the quality is that good. I mean, you could compare this to the Saint Laurent Lulu bag, and you're going to pay around $400. I believe this was $490 something. But when I ordered through 24S and I got this color, I got a $75 off coupon. So in the end, it was $450 because I did have to pay for the international shipping. But if you ask me, like, that I got a phenomenal deal. I did purchase the very last blue bag on 24S. The only other place that I know of that is selling this particular color, or the true pink color of this bag, not the peachy color, I did see it on Harrods. Now you can have, Harrods will ship to the US, but for some reason it's $100 more than this one was on 24S. So now that I've shown you guys this beautiful bag, I'm going to go ahead and get into the story about my nightmare experience trying to get this bag. So as I mentioned earlier, it was sent via DHL, and I have never had anything sent internationally through DHL. I know that it's very common, but the one item that I've ever had shipped internationally, it did use FedEx. They used FedEx, so I'm very used to FedEx. DHL was like a whole nother thing for me. I purchased this last Thursday, and I had an estimated delivery date of Wednesday. So today is Tuesday. Tomorrow, I received this yesterday. So it did come early technically, and everything was wonderful all the way up until it got to Atlanta. When it got to that last leg of delivery with the delivery trucks, all that. So, they email you, and you can sign up for text notifications, and they let me know that with items like this, there has to be a signature for you to receive your package. You have to be home to sign for it. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll be home. It was estimated between 5 and 7. And there was a feature when it becomes near that time where you can actually see a map where the truck is in your town. So I'm watching it because I've already gotten so hyped up. I was so excited that I got this dove blue, beautiful color. This is the same color that they are making in the Pillow Tabby this spring. I was so excited. You know, my husband purchased this for me, and he never buys my bags. I always have to buy my bags, so it was like sentimental to me. You know, it was a one-off. This was the last one. It sold out. I literally was not, this is basically irreplaceable in this color for me. So I'm watching the truck, and I see it about 15 minutes away from me, and it says a few more stops and they'll be at your house. So I click off, I do a couple things, and then I come back and it says delivered. And I'm like, how? I have doorbell cameras that notify me if anyone even comes in my yard. I go just to be sure, go check my porch. I went out to the mailbox, nothing. It's nowhere to be seen. Again, I was required to sign for this bag. So they had a little tab that said proof of signature. So I clicked that, and my heart just sank. Like, it sank, because someone had literally signed for my package that wasn't me. They even signed with an S and some scribble. So the first letter to my name, I was absolutely just distraught. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, like, this has never happened to me. You know, this is a almost $500 bag, the last color. You cannot get this in the States. Bought it, it was like very, very irreplaceable in my mind. Thank God I paid with a credit card, but I wasn't worried about losing the money, but I was worried about how long the process was going to take. And I just had a bad day that day, and I literally just started bawling. I'm talking about just full on crying. I'm like freaking out, like I don't know what happened. The last time I saw where the truck was, it was 15 minutes away. I had no idea where they dropped it off. And who would sign for it? That was another thing that made me so angry. I assume that they come to your door, they say your name, and then they hand over the, whatever tablet to sign over for the package. And, I was just thinking, if they're going to go to security links like this, if they're going to require a signature, how it would take 2 extra minutes to ask for an ID, some sort of identification, making sure that you have the right customer, because there are unfortunately some unhonest, not honest people out there. Sorry, I can't speak proper English right now. I get a little fired up when I talk about it, but that will just, hey, a package, I'm going to sign for it and pretend it's mine and, be gone with it. And so I was just, anyways, very, very upset, crying. My husband got home an hour later. He calls DHL. I'm already like, it's impossible to get in touch with these people, guys. Like, I had to go through some sort of messenger chat, give them my order number, tell them everything that happened. They said, okay, well, we'll do after 10 minutes after it's shown, someone had signed for it. And I asked him, I was like, can't you just contact the driver of the truck? And she basically was like, I can't do that, blah, 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 blah. We're going to have to do an open investigation, and this could take so many days. I'll contact you by 5 p.m. the next day. My husband calls. He's mad because he's the one that paid for the bag, and he knew how much I wanted it, and that, it was just a huge, huge mess. They basically tell him the same thing. These people didn't act like they cared at all. They were polite, but they were very, when my husband explained, this is a very, this is an expensive package. This is not just a $20 item. No concern. Well, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. Sorry for the inconvenience. Hope you use this again. Like, what? And another 2 hours go by, and I'm still just like, I'm not crying anymore. I'm just sad. I'm very, very sad. Like, very sad. And I don't know if my hormones had something to do with it, but I was just absolutely just devastated. 2 hours go by, and I'm sitting at the table, and I get a notification that someone's at my door. So I go to the door, not thinking anything of it, because I've got kids that come up to the door all the time wanting to play with my daughter. And I open the door, and all I see is my package sitting there. And guys, when I tell you the absolute relief that washed over me, like I literally just had this massive relief just come over me. But there's no one there. Like, no one's there. And I look over to my right, my neighbor, who I do not know whatsoever. They're not the friendliest people in the world, but we don't know each other. I've lived here 6 years. We don't speak. I knew her husband. Her husband passed away, but I don't know her. She's waving at the door like, yeah, they delivered it here. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. My husband's like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And this was very important, blah, 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 blah. And finally, guys, I had it. I opened it up, but I was kind of bummed out because of all that stress. It kind of took away my enjoyment of unboxing the bag. I mean, granted, I did give myself a minute. I told him I want to enjoy this, and I was just as happy to have it. It was exactly what I pictured. It was exactly what I wanted. It was just the roller coaster of emotions of receiving it. And I will tell you guys this, I will never, ever, ever, if I could help it, use DHL. Especially if you guys live in the Atlanta area or Georgia, do not use DHL. Like, they are awful. Everybody knows FedEx is awful here. They are worse than FedEx. Like, just try your best to avoid that in any particular way that you can. So that's my story on getting this baby. In the end, I'm absolutely just in love with this bag. You guys, I highly recommend getting this bag because from what I understand, they are not sure if they're going to be doing large restocks of this, so get it while you can. They also have a Dove Gray version. If I could not get this, I was going to get that one. It's beautiful. I saw it in person. And I also want to tell you guys too, a lot of people were put off by the peach colored one because the way it's advertised in pictures, it looks like a very dark peach. It's really not. It is a very light peachy pink. So if you were really wanting that pink version that was advertised all over social media, you're not unable to get the true pink version that's in the UK. If you don't want to go the route that I had to go to get this one, go to, any mall, Dillard's, Macy's, whatever, and go check out the actual color of that bag because it's very, very close to the pink, but it is a true peach color, just not a dark peach, a very light pinky peach. Perfect for summer. These bags are an absolute win in my eyes, and I cannot tell you, you guys know that I collect a lot of high-end luxury designer bags. This is so close to what you would get from like YSL, at least in my opinion. I have the YSL Lulu in the small size, and the leather is just, it's phenomenal. I mean, Beautiful, beautiful bag. If you like this pillow style bag, this can definitely be used as an everyday bag considering the size. All right, guys, I'm going to show you the last bag that I picked up. I got lucky and got this off of Poshmark, brand new and still in the packages. I was shocked when I actually, there's one more on Poshmark of this bag and it's listed for $450, and this bag retailed for $250, I believe, because this type of bag is more of like a going out bag. This is not like nearly the quality as, you know, of that bag, that fully leather, you know, $400, $500 bag from Coach. This is more of a going out bag, not an everyday bag, and it's a smaller bag, but I still saw it and I loved it. They came out with this color and they came out with a peach goldy, like goldish color. It's like pink and gold, but this is the bag. Sorry, my lights are bright, but as you see, it's like a very, very dark blue, grayish color, and then this top flap right here is just straight dark blue, regular blue, and silver glitter. Now you can feel the texture of the glitter a little bit on here, but it does not fall off somehow. I don't know what they did. When I first saw it, I thought that they had put some sort of glazing over it, but no, you can definitely feel the texture of the glitter. But I haven't had, there's not one piece of glitter that's fallen off this bag. I don't know how they did it, but if you hate having glitter everywhere, don't worry. This does not, even when you touch it, there's no glitter. See? No glitter comes off. You have your classic. This is a shiny gunmetal black. It's not as black as the Madison that I just showed you. It's more like a ruthenium hardware. So you just open it up, and then of course you have your microfiber lining. I believe that's microfiber. No, I'm sorry, that's suede, I believe. I don't know. I always get confused with microfiber and suede. No, this is microfiber because there's a I know what suede is because one of my bags has suede, but you've got one big open compartment, and then you have this back compartment right here. Super, super pretty. The leather is malleable. You can open, you got a little pocket here that also has the microfiber in it. This leather is more of a, it's not as squishy as their pebbled leather. I guess it's just their version of the smooth leather. Like I said, I'm not sure when this came out. But they only released 2 colors. You've got a back pocket here. And I just thought that this was an adorable evening bag. Now you can wear it, let's see here. I think you can double up the chains. I can't remember because I never wear mine doubled up. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can. I don't believe you can. But the length on it is a very good length. I'll show you. I am 5'6". And it hits me right here at my hip. You can also wear this crossbody, and it hits right here at the top hip. Well, yeah, about the top hip bone, maybe just a little bit more down or lower. Whoop. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so that's that. As I said, I don't know the name of it, but it kind of resembles the Madison a little bit, but it's designed differently. And you've got a really good amount of space in here for such a small bag. If you're interested in more details on this bag, I probably should have looked up the measurements and all that beforehand. But you also have the braided leather strap, just very, very good quality. I don't know what it is with Coach here the past couple years, because before that you wouldn't catch me buying a Coach bag because they really had gone downhill there for a while. But I am literally obsessed with Coach right now. It's crazy. And I really like Tory Burch. Tory Burch and Coach right now, I've really been steering clear of buying designer luxury pieces. I do have my eye on a Bulgari cabochon bag. That one is around $3,000. I'm not sure when I'm going to get that, but eventually I will get it. But for now, I've really just been into these two contemporary brands. I'm so tired of people putting Michael Kors and Coach in the same bracket because they are absolutely, completely different in my mind. The quality is very, very, very far apart. Coach is so much higher. Tory Burch is higher. I put Michael Kors and Kate Spade in the same group. Those are more of a contemporary, everyday luxury brand for people. And I believe that Coach and Tory Burch, they're like really in the middle of high-end luxury and contemporary luxury. I don't think you can put them really in the same bracket as Kate Spade and Michael Kors. But maybe we'll talk about that in another video. I'm already starting to get pretty long here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope you guys take a look at that new pillow, Madison. It is, oh, beautiful. I had to have it. It's very rare that I see a bag especially a contemporary brand bag, but Coach has just been sucking me in. There's something about Coach. Anyways, check it out. Beautiful. The quality, I mean, y'all, for the price, like, it is, you are literally getting something amazing quality. The leather is amazing quality for the price. So if you are into luxury designer bags, but you don't have the funds, or you don't want to spend the funds on your first luxury bag, or if you already have an established collection and you're starting to kind of get tired of it because the price increases are getting ridiculous, that's where I'm at right now. Check out Tory Burch and Coach, because they have really been doing a good job, and their spring collections are on point. They're beautiful. All right, guys, I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please, please, please make sure that you give me a like, because it helps the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more content on, designer bags and contemporary bags. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and you guys be safe out there. All right, bye.